Good everyone, welcome to Pen Security. On today's content, we'll be talking about Cisco ASA firewall rules in Packet Tracer. We'll be talking about Cisco ASA basic setup, how we're going to configure Cisco firewall. We'll talk about access rule configuration. We'll talk about NAT, the dynamic and the static. We'll talk about verification, which is we're going to ping both network, the network interfaces. So these are what we need to take into custody. ASA must NAT inside IPs to the ASA outside IP. So the router must have a route back to ASA external subnet. ASA must allow inside to outside traffic. Outside ping attempts must be denied explicitly. I think this one is really not important. This is not really important. We just want to show, I think this is not really important. Then the lab topology. So we're having a PC0. This will be the IP address. We have a ASA IP address, which is inside IP, outside IP. When I'm configuring it, you understand what it means by the inside and the outside IP. Then we'll have the router outside IP and the PC1 outside. So without wasting much of our time, let's go to Packet Tracer. So on getting to Packet Tracer, let's pick out our router we'll be using. Let's go with this one. Let's go with this router. I made it big intentionally so we can see what we're doing. Then for the firewall, let's use this firewall. This is outdated, but it will be good for our simulation, our study. Then let's grab 2 PC. So this will be our PC0 and it will be our PC1. So for the cables, we're going to use automatic. So automatic cable is what we'll be using. That is more scalable in the sense that we won't have to start configuring. So every interface we'll be getting will be automatic. So let's just pay attention and see how we configure this firewall, because firewall is always headache in a networking, and the firewall is very, very important. So yes, we configured this. If you should notice, this is a Ethernet 00. So let's not just waste our time, do it very, very fast. And yes, so we've gotten for this and this already. So now let's start with the firewall first, because that is our area of concentration. That's what we're focusing on today. So let's go into the firewall, click on enter, then just click on enter. It will prompt in. You say configure terminal. So we are in. Then we'll say on this router we can't configure directly to the port, so we can configure via interface. So let's say, so now we'll say interface VLAN 1. So we'll say name it inside. So for the firewall configuration, we have inside and outside networking. So the inside network comprises of all the network in the inside network, and for the inside network, we always have to set the security level to 100, because every network inside the network, every network inside the network topology is always trusted. So we'll give it the level of 100. So say security level, make it 100. Then after doing that, let's include the IP address. Say IP add. Then we say 192.168.1.1. I'll say 255.255.255.0. Let's do that. So before that, I want to make this visible so we know what we're doing. So on this PC1, let's give PC1 192.168.1.10. That is on this spot. So it should be .1. Then on this spot we'll call this 192.168.1.1. that is the gateway, that is the default gateway. Then on this port we're going to call this on this port we'll call it 10.0.0.1. then here will be 10.0.0.2/24. so all of them are under /24, so it should be /24/24/24. So if you should notice, these interfaces, that is their default IP address on these interfaces. So these interfaces will get these IP addresses. Then on this one, this last section, so we'll give it IP address of 172.168.0.1/24. then this will be 172.16.0.10/24. so now all our IP addresses are visible. Then we can continue with our configuration. So we've configured for VLAN 1. Now let's go to VLAN 2. So let's do no shots to bring it up. So let's exit. Then we'll say interface VLAN 2. So on this interface VLAN 2, we'll say we'll name it outside. So for outside network, we'll set the security to 0. So say security level, set it to 0, because we don't trust any network that is coming outside. Then we add IP address, IP add. If you notice, the interface is 10.0.0.1/24 will be 255.255.255.0. that is the subnet mask for /24. Now click on enter. Then we'll say no short. After inserting that, now we have to assign these ports, these VLANs, to each of the ports. So for us to do that, we say interface Ethernet 0/0, which is this one, 00. They will say switch port access VLAN 1. I have to give it a space. Yes. So we've done that for that interface. Then we'll click on exit. Then we'll go back again. Interface 0/1. That's for this port. Switch port access VLAN 2. So yeah, we've done that for VLAN 2. Then we'll say no short. I think for the interface VLAN 2 I haven't turned it on, so we'll say no short. So let's go to interface VLAN 2. It should come up. Yes. So the reason it's not coming up is because of this router is not turned on yet. So if not, if we turn the router on now, it will come up. So after that, I want us to take a look at this IP address here, because I want to put a very important code. So what I want to configure now is the routing. So the job of the router is to control IP addresses, like it's to control how the routing in the network works. Like what it does is it controls the IP addressing scheme. So now we want to set this one, we want to set this router now to route any traffic along this interface. So any network with this interface follow this gig 000. So what we'll do now is we'll say route. Let me exit from here. Then we say route outside any IP address 0.0.0.0, any subnet mask 0.0.0.0, routed through this interface. What is the IP of this interface? The IP of this interface now will say 10.0.0.2. Click enter. Now that we've done that, now let's go and configure our NAT. So to configure our NAT, we just give it an object. We'll just say object network inside, that is for inside, inside net, that's inside network. The subnet, let's state the subnet 192.168.1.0 255.255.255.0. Then we'll say NAT inside, comma, outside, bracket close, dynamic interface. That is what we're doing. After doing that, we will need to set access control list to permit ICMP, permit all these things. So for us to do that, we'll say access list inside ACL extended permit any IP, any. Then we will list it in a group. Access group inside ACL in interface inside. Now we want to set for outside. Let's say access list outside ACL extended permit IP any. They'll say access group. Maybe today so you can see it. Access group outside ACL in interface outside. So it said outside does not exist. Of course it exists. We created an outside interface already, so it's supposed to work. Or did I not create an outside interface? I think I didn't create an outside interface. Of course I did. This is an outside interface here, so it should work. Let's try again. So yeah, it's correct. So you say outside group, outside ACL in interface outside. It should work. Come on, let me clear this. Let me put this here. Work. I don't know what. Maybe I omitted something, but it's already working. So access list is the same thing. I don't know, I think I omitted something. So yeah, then we'll enable ICMP for ping reply. So say policy map, although this is enabled automatically, but we'll just have to put it global policy, then say class inspection has to be default. Class inspection has to be default. So I'm coming, let me just copy and paste. Yes. All of this is set automatically. Let me just copy it and let's just exit. If it doesn't work, we'll troubleshoot it. Let's write memory. All of these are set up automatically. Let's end and show running. Let's see, it's supposed to be, yes, it's configured automatically, so it's there. It's already there. So let's keep that aside and let's go to our router. So for our router, we'll configure the interfaces. So interface 000, that is this. We'll enter the IP address 10.0.0.2. This will be 255.255.0. We turn it on. Then you go to this one. You add it 172.16.0.1. 255.0. We turn it on. Then after turning it on, we have to configure a root back address. This is it. So we say IP route 192.168.1.0 255.255.255.0 So what this does is, if what I'm doing configure right now is for me to configure if I should send a message to this PC, it should be able to return the message back. That is the routing we're configuring right now. So after doing that, do right. We've done that already. So now let's try to ping. Let's try to ping this. Ping 172.16.0.1. Let's see if you see, I was able to ping from here to here. You can see. So now let's try to ping from this router. Let's try to ping from this router to the inside network here. This is an inside network. So say ping 192.168.1.1. Let's see if it will go through. We couldn't ping the inside network, so something must be wrong somewhere. We couldn't ping the inside network. So let's keep that aside and let's just try to configure this first. 192.168.1.10. 192.168.1.1. Yes, .1.1, that's correct. That is the gateway. You keep it aside, then configure this desktop ping. Configure this IP address as well. 172.16.0.10. 255. Then your gateway will be 172.16.0.1. This IP. Then close. We've configured. So let's try to see if we can ping if both of them can ping their default gateway. So ping 172.6.0.1. It can ping its default gateway. So let's try to ping this one's default gateway as well. Ping 192.168.1.1. Yes, it can ping its default gateway. Now let's try to see if we can ping from here to here. So say ping 172.16.0.10. So we'll know where we're hitting the problem. So, yes, we can ping from PC0 to PC1, even with the firewalls configured. Now let's try to ping back. So this is the outside network. So we'll ping 192.168.1.10. Let's see if we can ping it successfully. So yes, we're able to ping from the outside network to the inside network. So our configuration is working fine. But if you should notice, we have 75% loss. The reason it's 75% loss is because we are using VLAN. We are not using we are not using the firewall 5560. If I use the 5560, we have a full packet message. We have full packets sent and received. So that is why we're having 75% loss. But the proof of concept I'm trying to explain here is that when you configure your firewall, the inside network is always 100%. You give it 100. The outside network is 0 because you don't trust anything coming out from the outside network. So that is it about firewall rules in Cisco Packet Tracer. If you have any question, you can put on the comment section. I'll be glad to answer you immediately. Make sure you like, you comment, and you share. Subscribe, share to your loved ones, share to your friends, anybody that you know is really interested in cybersecurity. If you should share my channel to them, you are doing them a very good favor, because I'm trying to make sure that this whole cybersecurity concept comes in a very easy way, so you won't be overwhelmed with the big grammars. I will try to make sure I break down everything. So alongside the documentation, I will include the links to download them. So sometimes I do forget to upload the link, so you can go to my website and you can download them. For every project I do, I always include the links on my official website. You don't have to pay anything, just go there, you download it, so you have the PDF. So sometimes I forget to include them on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in my next video. Bye.